Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Jeffrey Lazarus, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls on the Gaming Vector. So in the last episode, we made our way through the majority of the Duke's archives, and now we are about to head into the Crystal Cave and go fight the last of the Lords, Seath The Scaleless. First, I have some points to put into things, and I feel like I should go ahead and just level up a little bit more. I'll probably level up substantially more in the next episode before we fight the final boss, which may actually be a couple episodes from now, but that's not the point, I suppose. So, Duke's Archives, Crystal Cave, Seath The Scaleless. Let's go. So we're going to head back through the shortcut that we opened up at the end of the last episode, and we're going to have a couple of rooms to check out here. First off, there is this room, which has a chest over here in the corner, and also, if you rescue Logan from the prison cell we saw him in earlier, which I don't even remember if I explained who Logan is. The guy with the big hat, he's a sorcerer, blah, 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 blah. If you rescue him from here in the Duke's Archives, then you'll find him here, and he will sell you spells, and then he will go crazy. So on and so forth. Sorry if I spoiled that for anybody. Now, over in this next room, we're going to find a few things. Number one, we're going to find this chest, which holds the channeler's gear. So now we could dress as a channeler if we wanted to. Next up, we have a chest over here, and this one, I believe, has... Yes, this has the cell key, actually, that we would need to go and rescue Logan with. You see there's a chest over here. That one is a mimic. We'll come back to it in a minute. How do I know it's a mimic? Look at the chain. Well, I can see the chain. There's another chest back over here in the corner, and this one, I believe, contains the crystal ember, so you can make crystal weapons. Crystal weapons are extremely powerful. Unfortunately, they can't be repaired, so they're only useful for a short time. And I'm just going to go ahead and Great Chaos Fireball, and we'll do another one, and he's still alive. Oh, shit. Okay, he's not very alive, though. Here, have a regular Fireball. And this mimic, I believe, drops an enchanted falchion or falchion or however you pronounce it. I've always said falchion. It's probably wrong, but that's what I'm going to continue to call it until someone corrects me who actually knows what the hell they're talking about. We'll pull this lever, open up a staircase, and we'll have another crystal soldier down here. Do a little drop attack on him, because why not? Make it a lot easier to cut him down. If we come back over... No? Where is it? Oh, right there. This is where we find a set of 20 prism stones. Prism stones are usually used as path markers. We saw some in the Tomb of the Giants on our way down there. And those would be very useful here shortly if I didn't know the way through the area already. So we come out here, and if we look around, we can see there's some crystal golems hanging around out in this greenery area. And I don't really feel like messing with them, so I'm not going to. Instead, I'm just going to drop off, and I'm going to make a sprint for it. And I've been playing too many other games, because I just tried to sprint by clicking the left stick. Good job. Instead, I'm just going to sprint past these guys, and we're going to make a run into the Crystal Cave. There won't be a whole lot of combat coming up, because most of this stuff can be pretty easily avoided. So we come down here, we make a right, and we have another crystal golem to contend with. If I can just get past him. I didn't want to fall there. Okay, thank you. And we're just going to continue making our way, following this path down, just avoiding the golem. And right here, we're going to discover invisible walkways. This will lead us to a humanity. And then we're just going to make our way down here. Doesn't really matter if I follow the path or not. But that invisible walkway is a nice precursor to this invisible walkway. Off in the distance there, you can actually see another moonlight butterfly. You can see crystal golems. All of this stuff came from Seath. This is all his doing. Now, this is why prism stones would be useful. Also, you could use orange soapstone orange soapstone messages to mark the walkway like they did here. The developers being a little nice. You can also see the little crystal flakes falling, and you can see them actually shatter on the walkway. So if we just walk straight across and make sure we don't deviate outside of where those crystal things are hitting, we should be fine. And once we get over here, we have another crystal golem to contend with. What I like to do here is try and stay on the high side of this walkway, if I can. And he's not going to let me because he's a dick. Just run past him up here, look for this message, and drop. And then turn around immediately because, holy crap, there's crystal lizards everywhere. And I think I only killed like one of them, but hey. So we're going to head back out to where this message was. Whoop. And this message is another one left by the developers. Imminent fall. But you just showed us that those bridges exist. And I can see that there's a bridge there. That's developers being some cheeky bastards. They're not gonna give you an easy out like that and then not have a little fun with it. So we just want to walk across here. I guess it doesn't really matter if you walk or run. I like to walk just because it makes me feel a little bit safer, but it doesn't really make much difference. You can also see a player left a message there to try and help out other people. And now we are coming up on Seath's boss fight very, very shortly. But we have a few enemies to... words are difficult. We have a few enemies to contend with here. These giant fucking clam things. And these things are the bane of my existence, and I hate them with a passion. Luckily, a fast character can usually stay out of the way of their attacks for the most part. Fireballs do a pretty decent job of taking them out. So these things do hit fairly hard, so you really don't want to get caught in their attacks if you can help it. Oh, and he actually dropped a purging stone. That is one good thing. These guys do drop purging stones, so they can be useful. Now, if I can get over here to this one without aggroing the others. Yeah, you. Come here. I'm not a fan of you. Get away from me. You clammy bastard. Alright, there's the second one dead. You could technically rush past these guys into the boss fight. But in my personal experience, it's not a good idea because then once the boss fight's over, they tend to go ahead and follow you into the area. Then you can't light the bonfire and warp out, and you run into all kinds of problems. So better to just go ahead and take them out while you have the chance. Oh, I still have great chaos fireballs. Okay, golden. We're good then. Oh, jeez, that hurt a lot. I killed him, but that hurt a lot. Luckily, I shouldn't need much in the way of Estus or Pyromancy to actually deal with Seath. He's not an incredibly tough boss, if I'm being honest. Ah, I just made a grave mistake. Oh, they're all coming. Although I did actually, like, kill that one outright. Oh, I'm out of fireballs. Okay. Which is the better bet here, sword or combustion? Combustion if it keeps them staggered. Combustion's pretty powerful. It's okay, because I won't... I just wasted a shot of it. Crap. Oh well. Once again, I don't really need it to deal with Seath. Hey, another Twinkling Titanite. These guys do also drop Twinkling Titanite. I may have forgot to mention that. You just kind of got to stand in their mouth and see if you get a pickup item notification there or not. And now, you can see the stone statues down there. Those are players who were cursed by Seath the Scaleless. How you get cursed by Seath the Scaleless, I'm not entirely sure. So what I'm actually going to do... I want to check... Oh, nope, curse resist. There it is. 85 curse resist. Where is my curse bite ring? Puts me up to 235. That will make this way easier. Now I just need to wait for this actual curse meter to go down. Since I used something that increased my resistance, it also filled up part of my meter. because the resistance boost isn't technically instantaneous. So once that actually goes all the way down, like that, we can go in and challenge Seath The Scaleless. And this should be a fairly easy fight. I've never had much problem with him. Now, before we actually go after Seath, we need to destroy this crystal. This is the source of his strength. That granted him a temporary immortality until the crystal itself was broken. Now that the crystal's been broken, Seath is a scaleless dragon bitch. And I'm just going to hug this side of him and attack this little tentacle. Try not to let him knock me into the crystals, and all should be well. Now, you will occasionally get hit by those crystal attacks. Jeez, that one actually did a lot of damage. But for the most part, it's not much to worry about. I think I'm too close to him, possibly. Luckily, thanks to the curse resistance, it's not such a big deal. See, he keeps turning to try and hit me, and yeah, I think I was too close to him, actually. Wow, that actually hurt a lot. Okay. Now, I said that this is always a fairly easy fight for me, and here, Seath is basically kicking the shit out of me. Come here, you big bastard. Can you just die already, please? Yeah, not even really worrying about stamina management here. Now, if you are playing an intelligence character, you know, you want to be a sorcerer using a lot of magic, a lot of sorceries specifically, you can cut off Seath's actual tail to get a weapon called the Moonlight Greatsword. That is a great weapon if you're a sorcerer. I'm not a sorcerer, so I don't care. I just want this big, ugly bastard to die. Spend more time staring at his goddamn tentacle than you do actually staring at his face. And there we get the bequeathed. Words are difficult today. Bequeathed Lord Soul Shard. And a bonfire. And 60,000 plus souls. Well, we already had the plus, but we got 60,000 souls. So I believe what we're going to do now is we'll boost all of these equally. That's reasonable. And then we are going to warp. And I believe... I'm trying to think of where exactly I want to go to. I hate to make this a short episode. We got through the Crystal Cave so quickly because it's really a very short area, and Seath's boss fight's not incredibly difficult. Where else could we go? I was afraid this was going to happen in this episode, but, oh well. Things happen. I suppose we will head back to Firelink Shrine. Yes, this is something we can actually do. We'll head back to Firelink because I remember... Specifically, I wanted to make a specific spear. But I don't know that I really have much in the way of spears. I know I have the lightning spear. I have the winged spear, partisan halberd. That's really about it, isn't it? Yes, yes it is. Well, I suppose I will just cut the episode here and come back once I've figured out what the hell I'm doing. So I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, I'm back. I went ahead and, as you can tell, I've run into the catacombs. I've decided to do a little bit of the cleanup that I wanted to do at the end of this episode. And in the next episode we can finish that off. So the reason I'm back in the catacombs is, you won't be able to see it there, what am I doing? I took our winged spear that we picked up, and I have made it a +5 winged spear. Yeah, +5 winged spear, there we go. So, my intention is to turn it into a fire spear. There is also an item down here I want to grab that we did not get last time we were here. It will allow us to go and encounter a character that we have not run into, although I may have mentioned, although I wouldn't bet on it. So first things first. Oh, okay. Why you guys gotta be dicks about everything? Hi. Bye. Dumbass. What the? Just go away. Thank you. Okay, so first things first, we need to head through this door here. This fog gate. And, there will be a couple of skeletons down here at the bottom. I was hoping I'd get lucky. I did not. Oh, I got parried! Holy shit! Alright, fair enough. Too bad you do, like, no damage, fucker. Oh, I haven't... Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, apparently I haven't killed the necromancer over here, because I kind of forgot that was a thing. So instead, we're gonna run. And if I can quit, die... Fuck! Alright, back to where we were. Unfortunately, I tried to make this one once. Wow. I tried to make this run once off camera to get back over here before I started recording again. And I might have fallen and died and lost all my souls and humanity that I had on me, so those aren't going to be recoverable. That's okay, because this is pretty much probably a suicide run anyway. It's going to run straight through here, and there's a giant skeleton. Yep, dropped right on my head. That's fine. Dark Moon Seance Ring. Steal it out of the coffin and get the hell out of here. Except I'm going to die, because I'm a big idiot. There we go. Okay. Run through here, up this way. Let's find us a safer spot. There should also be a miracle up here, I believe. Oh, jeez, no, but there's a necromancer. Hey, asshole. You are the reason I hate my life right now. Get out of here, dingus. Perhaps the miracle is actually up here. I know that there's one over here somewhere, and I think this is actually where it is. If I remember correctly, it is entirely possible that I do not... Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. The Tranquil Walk of Peace miracle. Basically, be a big dick to everybody you fight in PvP. Alright, now... I need a homeward bone, because I don't feel like running all that way back. And then we're actually going to run down to Vamos If you remember, he was the skeletal blacksmith that we encountered in the catacombs. I'm going to run back down to him, hopefully relatively unscathed. Well, if you guys like to watch me run for my life, this will be hilarious for you. I'm going to try and run back to him so I can finish upgrading this weapon. I am now realizing I may not have the Titanite to do so because I'm a big dumbass and didn't think about that before I walked down here, but it is what it is, I suppose. Now, if I can just... Fuck you, skeleton. Ow! Okay, you know what? I actually would have preferred if you'd just gone ahead and knocked me off there. It made things easier for everybody. Okay, cool. We're more or less there at this point. Luckily, it's a short run. Also, got to remember to not roll off of this. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go down and we're going to talk to Famos, and I don't remember what embers I've picked up or anything, or how possible this is going to be, but vamos! Or vamos, or vamos, or whoever, whatever.
Why, you have an ember, do you? Forget about it. I don't deal with that kind. What has gone wrong with embers these days?
So there, obviously, he's talking about probably the crystal ember we picked up, or maybe the enchanted ember that I have that I never gave to the other blacksmith. Moving on. So, if we modify equipment, we can make a fire-winged spear. Yes. Wait. Yeah, okay. Fire-winged spear. Got it. Boom. Bam. Alright, cool. Now, reinforced weapon. Let's see if we can't get this all the way up to a fire-winged spear plus 5. I really wish I could just clear my inventory out. Fire-winged spear. Do I have enough Titanite to do that? Nope. I need another green Titanite shard. Damn it! If you don't sell green Titanite, fuck me. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and get the spear finished off camera. It's not incredibly important thing to have, but it's something I like to have for the end game. For this, the final episode, basically. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and cut the episode off here. It's been a bad day of Dark Souls. I mean, we had a good run through the Crystal Cave. That's something, right? Anyway, as always, I've been your host, Jeffrey Lazarus. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.